In this video, I speedrun Minecraft, but I can only move backwards, so instead of having my normal WASD setup, I basically just have S to go backwards, and it's going to provide a lot of challenges throughout the run. Again, the most difficult thing is just like how slowly I do move, which is really annoying, though obviously that will become a lot more easy once I get Ender Pearls after the Bastion, but until then, particularly in this overworld, you're going to really see me suffering the pain of that. And I'm also using a mod called Pogworld here, which just massively increases the amount and also the quality of the structures in the overworld and nether, which is generally just pretty nice, as the time spent is only on the actual core parts of the run and they don't need to like reset as much. I decided to craft diamond tools because again I'm able to get 3 blacksmiths, which is nice, and also some obsidian. Now I'll head towards this room portal where I actually get pretty good loot from the chest as well, and I'll be able to finish the room portal, and with a few I'll be going into the nether, which means I'm more likely to get calculated travel, which is pretty nice. You see I spawn next to this lava lake, and there's this bastion fairly close, but annoyingly it's bridge. The complete opposite wrong end. You'll see I waste so much time just traveling to the bastion again, like having to dig, turn around, walk backwards, and then just walking to the chalice takes like a minute. Like this is like really horrible, and it's also a basaltian, so I don't think the sea could have been much worse. And then it says picking down here, break my gold block, and probably because it's basaltian, well mainly because it's basaltian, obviously I just get 1 piglin, which is so nice. And so I go up, I go over here to try and bridge because I saw the piglins on the bridge. I try to get them over, and eventually they do manage to get over. But again, I have to be really careful, as rather than being able to break the gold block and just run back, because I can't sprint, I have to be, just super careful about that. I see that there's like piglins up here next to this chest, I think just after I grab this chest. But I like try to lure them down with gold, but they are just not having it. And again, I can't just break the gold block and run because I'm not able to sprint there. So I throw a pearl to use the pearl hang, because that just means as soon as I'm able to get the trades, after so long, like 12 minutes, really bad Bastion leave time. The rest of the run was like fairly fast, obviously not really fast, but pretty decent pace. The Bastion was just awful. So I get to my blaze spawner, I try to just aggro these wizard skeletons because I'm not able to sprint away from them, and then I begin what is an extremely awkward blaze fight here. And I do also have to, like, here it gets really chaotic because I have to kill some more wither skeletons, and then this ghast also shooting me from distance. I probably should have just decreased my run distance like 2 here, but I didn't really think about that at the time. But I'm able to survive. The ghast like knocked me back but didn't knock me off. Otherwise this could have ended in a bit of catastrophe. And I do another pearl hang here in just the direction towards good chords because I'm currently too close to the center. And I get pretty good rates. I don't know exactly what they are, but it'll be on screen somewhere. But certainly above average there, and I'm just going to start building my portal. Again, it's also pretty nice that I'm quite high here, so I hopefully shouldn't spawn the cave. And because I've got more than 20 obby, as I said, I grabbed that 5 in the overworld, which was really nice. I'm able to calculated travel. The first thing I do is I sleep, and then I'm going to do, again, because I got calculated, I've opened up the Ninja Brain bot, and I'll do the like standard subpixel adjustment stuff, which is pretty nice. I could have also grabbed more beds here, and I probably would have done a normal run to be able to, because I only had like 5 beds, just to be able to safely zero cycle. But realistically, without any sprint, I am not zero cycling. It's probably possible, but it's also probably like really difficult, and it's just not really a risk I was gonna take, because I probably quite a lot of frags for me to do that. But after the second night, I get like 70% accuracy. Obviously measure them quite off. I'm a tiny bit rusty, I've not been speedrunning much recently. And this ghast, oh my god, that was a really cool return sender. But it's 700 blocks away, and unfortunately the only way to get there is to dig through a wall. But I guess the nice part of that is I am at good Y height, so I know I'm going to be either in the portal room or next to it. I see a spawn in the ravine here, which I'm like, initially thinks annoying, but then I see library up here, so I'm like, okay. I do still have to annoyingly navigate a bit through here. Again, that's why you see me use just that ender pearl for when the usual run approach just filled up. And then I'm into my end at about 21 minutes, which is obviously like pretty bad pace for Pogworld. But given like the speed and how difficult this run was, I'm actually like pretty happy with that. I decided to tower up here as just easier than running forward and back when you can't move. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and as always, enjoy the one cycle.